There are not enough people in the vet space that are talking about how awful of a feeling this is. Maybe it's because they've never tried an alternative and they don't know that it doesn't have to be this way, but it's the feeling of placing your deceased patients in a plastic cadaver bag. The majority of my veterinary career was spent working in emergency and critical care, so I have seen a high volume of patient loss, and I have likely placed hundreds, if not thousands, of deceased patients in plastic bags, and it never got easier. And I can tell you that my colleagues that I worked with felt the exact same way. We hated the process, it hurt our heart, yet it's a feeling that isn't taken seriously. We're so passionate about turning this pain into change at Euthabag and helping clinics transition away from the use of plastic cadaver bags that we actually performed a case study at a busy animal ER, and we provided them with 30 days worth of Euthabags to use for every single deceased patient. DOA, euthanasia, take-home, cremation, every single one, to study the mental health impacts of using a dignified pet body bag compared to a plastic cadaver bag. And the results were unanimous. Every single one said that they had no idea how much the plastic bag was negatively impacting their mental health when it came to euthanasia. They stated how much more respectful it felt to use a Euthabag and how it felt more in line with how much they cared for their patients when they were alive. We invest in other things that we deem important in the veterinary space, and we think that our mental health around end-of-life care is just as important as everything else, especially when the average cost of a Euthabag is $10. We think that it's time to step it up for each other, for our patients, and for their families.